My name is Lindokuhle Shabangu. I am from Protein, but I was born in Mpumalanga. I studied civil engineering, weird enough, and I studied at Southwest Housing College. I just loved the whole idea of infrastructure, starting something from scratch and actually seeing it to completion. And in the midst of doing that, I actually fell in love with electrical work because with my practical work, I had to do various things, like plumbing, the structure itself, and also electrical work that actually spark up the interest to end up in the program that I was in. Why is it important for young people to become artisans? I believe it gives them a platform to experience a whole lot more, a lot more in terms of work, especially in the trades like your engineering, electrical, plumbing work. It's very vital for young people to expose themselves to that kind of workspace. Growing up, we've been exposed to certain type of careers that are being, I don't know if I could say worshipped, but things like a woman who's in electrical engineering or woman who's a bricklayer. It's not something that is spoken of, which makes it very important that people know that it is possible and we should be doing that. I was part of the Y team in Egypt. We were doing big appliances, which is your fridges, stove tops, and also washing machines. I learned quite a lot. I was able to actually deconstruct a fridge and put it back together, which is something you never think you'll ever be able to do the only thing I know how to do before that was to open the fridge and close it. But to know how it actually works, just to see how everything gets to give you the coldness that you have on the fridge, it was just an amazing thing. And also to be exposed to the culture in Egypt was some of the amazing experience that I had. The language, the people, even the history of Egypt was just an amazing thing to experience. With W&RSETA, giving us this opportunity to be in Egypt and be exposed to this part of the artisan world, which is the technical part of actually being able to fix and repair some of the appliances that we learned. It has made me confident in the skills that I have. It has made me look forward to actually bring the same skills that I've learned in Egypt back to South Africa. Like W&RSETA has enabled us as young people to be able to be proud as to be artisans. When you learn a skill from someone yes, it becomes easier because maybe they're able to explain it in your own language. There is something impactful about learning a new skill from a person who does not even use English as the medium. Yes, they spoke English, our instructors, but it's not their first languages. There is a sense of importance, there is a sense of them applying themselves to give you the skill. It made me feel like this was very important that I take in as much as possible and learn as much as I could from my instructors, my trainers, and everyone who actually contributed towards the program. So what this actually did for me, it made me value. Not to say if I learned it in South Africa it was less valuable, but there is something about seeing someone put themselves in a position to actually learn a language that makes me understand, that makes me also take the opportunity even more seriously. And it made me appreciate the hard work that they put in to give me the skill that at the end of the day I was able to learn something and bring it back home. I have considered to open my own business given the fact that there is not much manufacturing companies, especially with appliances in South Africa. But another thing that I don't know if it's a bypass of what I have actually learned or experienced in Egypt is that I've realized that as young people we neglect learning other people's languages. If I were to start a company as well, it will be a company in linguistics to teach young people different languages that we are able to communicate better with other people. So that was something I was also considering above having my own repair venture where I actually fix fridges, washing machines, and actually stovetops. So to every young people who is watching this currently, my message to them is to let them know that do not look down on any skill that you have. You could actually be able to get to places that you never thought you would get with the little that you have. Never take the mind that colleges are not as good as universities. One thing I've learned from being in a college is I've been exposed to a lot more. I have been in spaces with people who come from university. Being from a college does not exclude you from any possibility. In fact, it also equips you to be in the same spaces with other people. So whatever you have right now, whether is your metric marks did not get you to a varsity, do not look down on yourself. Go to a college, apply for the career that you want, and work hard. There are government organizations that are working every day to give us opportunities. Take advantage of those opportunities. Come back to South Africa and showcase your talent.